What's good, YouTube? James WilsonTV coming to you with another video, and today I've got two personal records to show you. You'll see the half bodyweight overhead press for 15 reps in the overhead press coming up now, and bodyweight and a half deadlift for 13 reps. But the camera will cut off short. But today what I want to talk to you about is deloading, the interesting subject of deloading. I hate deloading. I skipped my last one because it was my first week on the program and I started light. But as you progress through it and weights get heavier, you kind of need to deload for obvious reasons. Number one is to deload the weight, like to let your body recover from the heavy train that you've been putting it under. And if you are training hard and training right, then you will need a deload at least every 6 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. But the whole point of a deload is it's like a preventative medicine. It is to prevent injuries and to prevent fatigue and to continue the progress that you want going before it stops. So even if you don't need a deload, it's smart to do one because that's what it's designed for. Also, quick note, these are lat stretchers. It's like a mixture between a lateral pull down and a seated row. I found it on T Nation through John Meadows, and the only reason I was using them today, check out them pink boxers, is because the lat pull down machine was out of order. And actually this is a seriously good exercise. You get a, like as it says in the title and as you can see in my back, a wicked stretch at the top and a lovely peak contraction at the bottom. See, I'm using the two single handles. But anyway, back to the deload. The whole point of it is to prevent fatigue and to prevent, say if you're heavy pressing for ages, then it's to prevent like elbow stress and shoulder stress, and to give yourself to give yourself a break. But another really good thing is supercompensation. So you're training hard and your muscles are getting all, they're all getting leathery. That's the word that I read. They're getting all leathery and beaten up and shit. A deload allows them to recover and become all soft and malleable again. And that when you come back, there's a chance you'll have put on a bit of size through the supercompensation, but it also allows you to restart the process of breaking it down again. So you'll potentially you'll come back stronger and bigger, and I definitely believe in that. Anyway, on to the deadlifts. I was back home for this because I was sick. That's why I haven't been posting videos. So I was back home and was hitting up Rennie gym, and man, so did no chalk, no belt, no straps, nothing. And the bar was thicker. I don't know what kind of bar it is, but it is definitely different, and the bearings making it spin, and I couldn't use double overhand grip. It was really annoying me. Still, PR'd on 145. My previous record was 11, and I hit 13 today. It's gonna cut off early because my phone filled up with videos. Also hit a few heavy singles afterwards. Worked up to 180, easiest I've ever pulled 180. So I was happy with that. And oh yeah, another few notes on the deload is I was asking a dude who deadlifts 260. And he was saying that when he was running it, he would take the deload and work up to 85% of his max for a few heavy singles just to keep the heavy weight in there. Another thing I read was Jim Wendler said to work up in threes, like 65, 75, 85% to keep the intensity high but the volume low, because the whole point is to deload the intensity as well. Onto assistance work. As regards to deloading, I kept the percentages of my 1 rep max high, so I kept the intensity the same. I just cut the volume in half or more. So on the squats, for example, I did yesterday, instead of doing 5 sets of 10 squats, I did 2.5 because I cut the last set short. Because I went in there and I was like, I'm going to hit these sets, but I don't need to hit them. So if I feel fatigued halfway through, I'm stopping. And on the 8th rep, I was like, no, I wasn't feeling great. So I was like, I'm allowed to stop. So I stopped. Same with dips. I went for 3 sets of 10. The last set I only done 6 because I felt tired, so I stopped. And I've been waking up feeling great. I've been hitting my macros and recovery is going through the roof. So hopefully, and I'm getting that fire again inside me that I really want to lift heavy weights because I hate deloading. So next week, looking forward to hitting some really heavy weights and pushing the max sets to the limit. Anyway, I'm going to summarize this in a little box. So thanks for watching, guys.